He said, "Don't miss Leo's games. I miss too many of yours." And when he told me that, that was like a big punch in the face. I had a couple of memories as a young boy, essentially 13, 14, back in high school, played in about 40 basketball games, and where he should have been present, where I could see him in the stands, he was just never there. He only attended one game.
Why
You know, I
wasn't he there?
well, he was a very successful medical doctor. He owned his own practice, and so he was kind of in this unique hybrid, medical doctor businessman, and he just like gave a lot into his career. And it's easy to think back and kind of like give him some suggestions based on the stuff that I know now. You could have been doing this and that and delegating, and I could have given him a whole plan. Of course, as a 40-something-year-old man to my dad, who when he was like half of the age that I was 30 years ago, like, doesn't make sense. But in my head, I'm like, hey, he could have done all these things, but there's just no manual for this kind of stuff, especially like in the mid 90s. It's like, the culture then, and even still to this day, is like you just grind it out. You're the provider for the family. And as long as you're providing, then you can pretty much just keep doing whatever, assuming it's ethical and all that. But like, this is just what I do. I provide a paycheck and a nice roof, for the family.
Did you feel it back then? I mean, when you were a kid and your dad wasn't showing up to the games. I mean, were you aware of that at the time, being at that age? Like, crap, my dad's not here, or
Yeah.
what? Was it kind of like more justifying it, like, oh, he's not here, but he's working and all good?
So I had my coping mechanism with that, and I didn't realize it was a coping mechanism till later reflecting, because like when you're 13, you don't even know what
Yeah,
the heck coping means.
we get
But
into therapy and then we learn all this stuff. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I had this thought of, I'm loaning my dad to the world to make it a better place. And that's how I felt proud of my dad. So there's an element of where I really did and still do feel proud.